Welcome to another episode of the Speak English with a British Accent podcast. Hope you've had a great week so far. Now, on this week's show, I've got some phrases for you to practice, which are an alternative to asking, "Can you repeat that?" And some alternatives to the standard goodbye, which hopefully will elevate your conversations. So let's get on with it, and I'll see you over in Section 1. Section 1. Stop saying, "Can you repeat that?" in English, and what to say instead. Are you still trotting out, "Can you repeat that?" every time you miss a word? Let's upgrade your conversational toolkit with some polished alternatives. Here's some phrases you can use instead and sound ever so slightly more impressive. Number 1. Pardon? Pardon? Example 1. Pardon, I didn't quite hear you. Or, pardon, I didn't hear the last bit. In RP, the R in pardon is pretty much silent, making it sound pardon, arden. Alternative number 2. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that? So we could say, I'm sorry, what was that? I think I missed the first part. Or, I'm sorry, what was that? The line cut out. Pronunciation tip. Notice how what was is often run together in connected speech. Instead of what was, it's what was. I'm sorry, what was that? Alternative number 3. Could you say that again, please? Could you say that again, please? So, for example, could you say that again, please? I didn't catch it. Or, could you say that again, please? There's some noise in the background. A pronunciation tip. Could you is often linked and sounds like could you, could you. And the final T in that should be clear, as we don't want to drop this sound in RP. Could you say that again? Could you say that again, please? Alternative number 4. I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? So, I beg your pardon, I thought you said something else. Or, I beg your pardon, could you rephrase that? Again, the R in your is very soft and almost disappears. Your, or sound, your. Alternative number 5. What did you say? What did you say? So, what did you say? I didn't catch the name. Or, what did you say? Was it important? So, in connected speech, what did you often sounds like what did you? What did you? And the D in did is softened but still articulated. Alternative number 6. Come again. Come again. So, for example, come again, I think I misheard you. Or, come again, the line's a bit crackly. So keep the vowel in come, short, clean, no heavy stress. Come again, come again. Alternative number 7. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. So, excuse me, could you repeat that, please? Or, excuse me, I didn't catch what you said. So the S in excuse should be sort of more of a Z sound. Excuse me, excuse me. Alternative number 8. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. For example, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? I didn't catch that. Could you say it again? Or, I didn't catch that. Was it something about the meeting? So the final ch in catch should be pronounced sharply. Catch. I didn't catch that. And finally, alternative number 9. Say that again. Say that again. So, for example, say that again, I wasn't paying attention. Or, say that again, I couldn't hear you properly. So in say, maintain that long A sound. Let it glide effortlessly. Hopefully, by incorporating these refined phrases into your conversations, you'll sound more polished, more confident, and far less like a scratch record stuck on, "Can you repeat?" And for those of you serious about taking their RP British accent to dazzling new heights, my British accent bundle is exactly what you need. It's like a VIP pass to perfect pronunciation, intonation, and the charm of British elegance. Go to learningbritishaccent.com/bundle. Section 2. Master your British accent with these unique tips. Looking to polish your British accent? You're in luck. In this section, I'm sharing fun and unique ways to improve your pronunciation, your fluency, and confidence in RP. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Shadowing with speed control. Mimic the pros. Pick a scene from a British show, maybe Downton Abbey or Sherlock. Slow it down and practice speaking at the same rhythm and tone. Try this line. What is it you're not telling me? What is it you're not telling me? Now, a tip, YouTube allows you to play the video at various speeds, faster or slower. Unique tip number 2. Recreate famous movie scenes. Step into the shoes of your favourite British characters. So some examples to try. Harry Potter, "You're a wizard, Harry." Or Love Actually, "To me, you're perfect." And add flair by mimicking their emotions and intonation. Unique tip number 3. Sing with a British accent. Practice your vowels and rhythm by singing along to British artists. Some songs to try. Adele's "Someone Like You", Arctic Monkeys, "I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor", and Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll put their lyrics on the show notes. Number 4. Tea with the Queen Roleplay. Imagine you're invited to tea with Her Majesty. So some practice lines. Your Majesty, would you care for another cup of tea? This Earl Grey is delightful, isn't it? So here's an imaginary conversation. The royal tea party begins, and the Queen or King says, welcome. Do take a seat. I trust you had a pleasant journey. And you say, Your Majesty, it is an absolute honour to be here. Yes, thank you. The journey was most agreeable. And the Queen or King says, Splendid. Now do tell me, do you take milk in your tea? And you say, Yes, please, just a splash. And perhaps a slice of lemon, if I may be so bold. The butler arrives with a silver tray. Here you are, madam or sir. A perfectly brewed Earl Grey, accompanied by a selection of finger sandwiches and scones. And you say, How delightful. I must say these scones look rather exquisite. Do you prefer yours with cream first or jam first, Your Majesty? And the Queen or King, raising an eyebrow. The age-old debate. I must say I am firmly in the jam first camp. It is, after all, the Cornish way. You, chuckling lightly. Quite right. I shall follow suit, though I fear I may offend any Devonshire guests in the room. And the King or Queen says, Tell me, how do you find life in Britain? Are you enjoying our peculiar little customs? And you say, Absolutely. I particularly enjoy the British love for a good queue. I've never seen such orderliness anywhere else in the world. The King and Queen, smiling, says, Yes, we do love a queue, a most civilised tradition. The butler, interrupting gently, Would you care for a second cup, Your Majesty? And the King or Queen says, Why not? One can never have too much tea. And you say, Indeed, to tea and tradition. I'll put that short little dialogue on the show notes so you can practice speaking it yourself. Quirky tip number 5. Why not teach an RP lesson? They say the best way to learn is to teach, so prepare a short lesson on a tricky RP sound. So, for example, you could teach the difference between can't in RP or the can't American sound. Get creative and see if you can spot pronunciation errors in others. Tip number 6, the poshometer game. Take ordinary sentences and posh them up. Try this transformation. So casual, I'm going to the pub. The posh way, I shall be visiting the public house for a tipple. Play with phrases like wonders wander or terribly good old chap. Tip number 7, poetry for perfect pronunciation. Poems are perfect for mastering stress and rhythm. Try reciting The Tiger by William Blake. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. And a particular favourite is the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot. I shall put the link to the poem, and I believe it's read out loud as well, in the show notes. Tip number 8, create your own news broadcast. Write and record a mock British news segment. So, for example, breaking news, a tea shortage has shocked Britain. Focus on proper intonation, pacing, and that crisp RP delivery. Tip number 9, accent twister wheel. Spin a digital wheel with phrases, tongue twisters, and emotions. So, for example, a tongue twister could be red lorry, yellow lorry. Or emotion would be, say, would you like some tea, while sounding excited or while sounding sceptical. And number 10, learn through recipes. Cook up a British classic while practising pronunciation. An example recipe could be the Victoria sponge cake. So learn about the ingredients and phrases to practice like fold gently to keep the mixture airy. And a bake-off bonus, try phrases like soggy bottom or a proper showstopper. So which of these tips will you try first? Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear your progress. And if you want more help with your British accent sounds, go to learningbritishaccent.com/bundle. Section 3. Can you guess these British idioms? So let's combine British idioms and a little emoji language to sharpen your English skills and your RP pronunciation. Now, I will put in the show notes the emoji challenge in emojis and what it is you need to decode these idioms. So we'll have the emojis. I'll give you a hint, and you need to tell me what that emoji means as an idiom. So go to the show notes and take a look at the 8 different emojis. Listen to my recordings of these idioms now, and then guess which idiom matches each emoji set. And you practice saying that idiom out loud in your RP accent. So here we go. These are the idioms. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. The cat's out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. Break the ice. Break the ice. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. Under the weather. Under the weather. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. Were you able to decode which idiom is represented by which emoji? Section 4. Don't say goodbye in English. Learn these to sound like a native. So I'm here to elevate your RP British accent game. So let's stitch goodbye and replace it with some alternative phrases that'll make you sound like you've been sipping tea with the king or at least with Hugh Grant. Here's what to say instead. Number 1. Cheerio, cheerio. It's bright and bouncy, like you're off to solve a charming mystery. For example, I'm off to the shops. Cheerio. Number 2. Right, I'm off. Right, I'm off. In connected speech, this almost sounds like one word. Right, I'm off. Right, I'm off. Is casual, is confident, like you've got places to be and crumpets to eat. So, for example, right, I'm off to the pub. Catch you later. Number 3. See you later. See you later. So, see ya later. See ya later. Run the words and the syllables into each other. Example, see you later, alligator. Don't forget to write. Number 4. Cheers. Cheers. Short and snappy, casual and friendly, like you're raising a pint at the pub. Example, cheers, mate. See you tomorrow. Number 5. Farewell. Farewell. Elongate that air sound slightly. Farewell. Farewell. It's formal but warm, like you're in a period drama. So, for example, farewell, my friend, until we meet again. Number 6. Take care. Take care. Again, a soft R at the end. Take care. It's warm, it's sincere, like you genuinely care, because you do. So, for example, take care, don't work too hard. Number 7, catch you later. Catch you later. Again, run the words and syllables into each other. Catch you later. Catch you later. It's the weak version of you. Yeah. This is casual, it's upbeat, like you're already planning the next meet-up. So, for example, catch you later. Don't forget the biscuits. Number 8. I've got to go. I've got to go. In connected speech, we contract it to I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. It's urgent but polite, like you're late for a very important date. So, for example, I've got to go. The train won't wait. So, I've got a practice exercise, some example sentences which uses each of these 8 different phrases, and I'd like you to practice them in your own RP British accent. Here goes. Take care. It was great seeing you. Take care and let's meet up again soon. Take care and drive safely on your way home. Take care and don't work too hard. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Have a great evening and I'll see you around. Cheers for the chat. I'll catch up with you next week. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Right, I'm off. Right, I'm off now. Have a good one and I'll text you later. It's been fun, but right, I'm off. See you tomorrow. Right, I'm off. Thanks for having me over. Take care. Catch you later. Catch you later. Catch you later. I've got to run to my next class. I'm heading out now, but I'll catch you later at the party. Catch you later, alligator. Don't forget our coffee date. I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. My train leaves in 10 minutes. This has been fun, but I've got to go. Talk soon. I've got to go now, but let's finish this conversation tomorrow. Farewell. Farewell, my friend. Safe travels and take care. It's hard to say farewell, but I know we'll meet again soon. Farewell, everyone. Thanks for the wonderful memories. See you later. See you later. See you later, mate. Let's catch up over the weekend. I've got a meeting now, but see you later in the break room. See you later, alligator. Don't forget our plans tonight. Cheerio. Cheerio, old chap. I'll see you at the club tomorrow. I've finished my breakfast. Just had a bowl of Cheerios. Cheerio. Don't forget to write while you're away. So if you're loving these phrases, and let's be honest, who wouldn't? Imagine mastering the entire RP British accent. Now, my British accent bundle has got audio, video and PDF guides to help you sound like a true Brit. No passport required. And if you're ready to sound like a native, go to learningbritishaccent.com/bundle to find out more. But until next time, cheers for now. Or should I say, cheerio? Well, that's it for another week. Don't forget, you can support the podcast by making a donation through the links in the show notes and or leaving a 5-star review. Of course, you can always join my British Accent Bundle to get all of your RP British accent training needs. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here same time next week.